Let's just bring you some breaking news now. And the North Yorkshire Crime Commissioner, Philip Allott, has resigned. This is after comments he made about Sarah Everard. Sarah Everard, of course, murdered by the former Metropolitan Police officer Wayne Couzens. The police boss made comments that said Sarah Everard should never have submitted to a fake arrest and that women need to be streetwise about the power that officers have. Those comments at the time causing huge controversy. He was speaking on BBC Radio York. Our colleagues at the Yorkshire Post revealed last night that 37 members of his own staff had signed a letter calling for his resignation, citing sexist and misogynistic behaviour towards his own female members of staff. That was from the Yorkshire Post last night, and it seems that he has succumbed to that pressure to resign and handed in his resignation. He's written an open letter tendering his resignation. I'm just looking at it now. He's put, over the past 2 weeks, I have tried to rebuild trust and confidence in my work as York and North Yorkshire's Police, Fire and Crime Commissioner. I needed to do that following comments I made on an interview with Radio York regarding the horrific abduction, rape and murder of Sarah Everard. I need to be clear. I apologise unreservedly for my remarks. They do not reflect my views. I misspoke and I am devastated at the effect that this has had on victims of crime and the groups that support them. I have tried to say this again and again, but I recognise that what I have said has not always been heard as I intended. He goes on to say, I had hoped I could rebuild trust to restore confidence. I was pleased that so many victims groups had accepted that I was genuinely sorry and were willing to work with me to help me in the mammoth task I had ahead. But he goes on to say, following this morning's meeting of the police and crime panel, it seems clear to me that the task will be exceptionally difficult, if possible at all. It would take a long time and a lot of resources of my office and the many groups who do excellent work supporting victims. This is time victims do not have. There are women and girls in York and North Yorkshire today suffering at the hands of men. Victims and the groups who support them need to be heard. They cannot be heard if the airwaves are filled with discussion about my future. He goes on to say that is why he is resigning as Police, Fire and Crime Commissioner. So that is the North Yorkshire Crime Commissioner, Philip Allott, tendering his resignation in an open letter over comments he made regarding the murder of Sarah Everard and how women need to be more streetwise.